Okay, so for quite a while I've been driving down this road near where I live, and there's some kind of animal spine on the side of the road, which, if you know me, is creepy but interesting. And so I'm going to, after looking at it for over a week, I'm gonna pull over and see, what it is, if there's anything gross stuck to it, and if not, I may or may not take it home and try to clean them. I don't know if there's any laws against that. I should probably be careful, but, right now I'm going just to look. I'll see if I actually bring them home or not. I'll be taking a video of what I find so I can show you guys. Okay, let's see. Alright, let's see what we can find. There's a whole lot of stuff out here. Oh, that's part of the skull. Look at that. I think it's a deer, maybe a raccoon. They look clean, apart from the dirt, but it doesn't smell that much. My mind is made up. The car is locked. Hang on. Okay, I just went to the store, so I've got some Walmart bags, and I'm gonna pick things up and put them in these bags. Let's see. Yeah, there's nothing really on there apart from dirt. So that's one. Is this all connected? Yeah, it is. Look at that. Okay, I have to set the phone down. Hang on. I got them. And they don't smell. I'm really surprised that they don't smell. No one seems to have seen me. And there's a whole bunch of other parts around here. Okay, that should be working. Alright, I am home. And I'm going to take these out that I picked up off the road, measure them, and then figure out what to do next. What I'm probably going to do is, I'm wearing gloves because, ick, but what I'm probably going to do is run to the dollar store when I'm done with this, get like a soft brush, some heavy duty gloves, like kitchen dishes gloves, and maybe like a bucket so I can take this outside and scrub it out there, because I don't know if it's entirely sanitary or even a good idea to wash bones from a dead thing in the sink where we do our dishes. So, probably not going to do that. Let's very carefully take out this spinal cord. Can you see me? Can you see the cord? Alright. I've always been fascinated by, like, bones and death and everything, because I'm a freak. Look at me. But I remember being as young as maybe, I want to say it started when I was a kid, because I used to watch Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas like every single freaking day when I was about 5 or 6. And looks like there's still some kind of sinew left on it. You see that? I don't know what that is. It's all kinds of dirt. Anyway, yeah, I used to watch that like every single day, literally every day. It got to a point where the movie place we used to rent it from would have it behind the counter just for me every Friday. Look at that. Look, you can see the coccyx, or like this would be what's attached to the pelvis, I think. Can you see it? Ooh, I'm spilling dirt everywhere. Can you see it though? Look at the different vertebrae. There's still some stuff left on it. I don't know what that is, but I guess we'll find out. Okay, so that's the spine. I don't have a tape measure. They're all in metric because Shane works in production. So I'm going to use a regular ruler. That's 12, and what's 12 plus 6 is 18 inches on a curve. Sounds about right. Okay. Let's do the skull. But anyway, yeah. I guess that's where my whole obsession with the creepiness of things really started, was with Nightmare Before Christmas. But, that looks really nice. Can you see it? Look. Hopefully you can see it. But yeah, definitely, Nightmare Before Christmas started the creepiness. I think my fascination with, like, death and bones started not long after that. I remember being about 7 or 8 years old. I was in 2nd or 3rd grade, so I had to have been. And, this is just about 5 inches across. And I remember going on, like, a cemetery tour with my mom, because she's strange just like me and was into that kind of thing. And we went on a cemetery tour, and the one thing I remember most was that one of the places we stopped at had a brick, not exactly a tomb, but like a brick box. I guess it's a tomb, what they keep the bodies in. There was one that had busted open. And, of course, me being a curious kid, I went over to look. And inside was a full skeleton wearing a wedding dress. And I figured out, or Mom told me, that, excuse me. Alright. I figured out, or Mom told me, that whoever that person was had died on her wedding day. And I remember thinking that that was really sad. And then we moved on and looked at a couple of the other graves. But I always came back to that one. I don't know if it was because that was the first time I'd seen a dead body, or if it was just like a morbid fascination, maybe both. But that was one of the things that kicked it off. Another thing was, my dad was military, so we lived all over the place. We were stationed in Korea when this happened. And I went to an American school on base. I didn't have to go to a Korean school. I'm so tired of answering that question. And it was recess one day. This was 4th or 5th grade. Had to be 4th grade. And me and a couple of my friends were just playing around out in the dirt. And I don't remember how it was found. I just remember that it was found, and that I was really excited to go and see it and like pick it up and look at it. Someone had found a jawbone, probably about that big, like curved, that big. And I remember it was green, and like the teeth were kind of, not exactly pointy, but like they were really ragged and sharp looking. I figured that it was an animal. Although at first I freaked out because I thought it was a human's jaw. Because, you know, my thinking was, you know, as a kid, it's like, oh my god, what if the school is on a graveyard? How cool would that be? I was like obsessed with Goosebumps and stuff like that growing up. And that's evolved into my obsession with Stephen King, but that's beside the point. And so, me and my friend, I don't know if it was Emily or Hannah, decided we took sketches, we took notes, we like measured how big it was, and we did some research on it. We never did find out what it was that I remember, but I think it might have been, probably like a dog, or maybe something like a deer. It was probably a deer because its teeth were similar to ours back here, kind of square. So, that's that. Okay, now that we have these measured out, I said 18 and 5, I'm going to go ahead and put these back in their bags very carefully. That's one. Probably not the most sanitary way to do it, but what's an immune system for? And that is 2 with all of the little bits hanging off, and I don't know what that is. It's funny, some of the tines, I guess, the parts that stick out, have broken off, and let me flip this around. You can see, like, the marrow and the structures. Look at that, isn't that interesting? But yeah, so I'm going to put these up, wash my hands again, do a little bit of research on how to clean these, and then I'm going to run to the store and grab a couple of things, come back, and figure out where to go from there. So I'll see you in a second. What are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Alright, so... Oh, excuse me. I did some, is this a better angle? The lighting's terrible. I did some research, and according to the first result I got in Google, my bones that I found are pretty much good to go. I just need to, soak them in some hot water so that the dirt and whatever little teeny bits of whatever are left there can fall out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go and get like a big bucket to put them in, or maybe not a bucket, but like a Tupperware, you know what I mean, like a Sterilite thing. But probably going to go get one of those and some gloves, some heavy gloves like I said, soft brush. I'll let them soak for maybe 2 or 3 days. And then after that, we will, you know, rinse them off, scrub them one last time, and see how they look. I was hoping this could be something that I could do in like a day, but obviously not. And I don't want to rush this since this is like my first specimen cleaning, I guess. So I'll go and grab the things. I'll show you guys what I got when I get home. And yeah. Alright. Went to the Family Dollar, and I got a 5-gallon, I think, 5.3 gallon trash can. Not a bucket, but close enough. I got my bones here. I got a brush meant for car detailing. It may not be the softest thing out there, but, you know, I think it'll be okay. And as far as gloves, I forgot that since Shane works production, he brings these home like all the flippin' time. So we've got plenty of those. What I'm gonna do is hope the neighborhood kids don't think I'm crazy while I record this. I'm gonna go around the side of the house, fill this up with water, and then put the bones in there to soak. I have to come out and change the water every day or so. Ah! Jesus, there's a bug in my ear. I'm sorry. Big old bee right in my ear. Anyway, I'm gonna go put water in this, soak the bones, change it every day. I'll look at it again probably Friday or Saturday, and I'll let you guys know how it goes. Alright, I got a bucket full of water. I'm out of breath because I didn't consider how heavy it would be once it was full of water. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the bones in there, and like I said, let them sit for 2 or 3 days, come out and look at them again, rinse them off, see if any further soaking needs to be done. I'm doing it in just straight tap water from the side of the house, no soap or peroxide or bleach or anything like that. So, okay, let's do it. I'll ignore the awkward camera angles for a moment. Okay, this I don't know if it'll fit 100% in the bucket. But I can come out like every other day and rotate it so that it does fit. Alright, that's one of them. Have a peek on through there. You can see the stuff starting to fall off already. Okay, so that's the spine. I hope our neighbor's dog doesn't try to get into this. I wonder if I should tell them what's going on. Okay. So, I fibbed a little bit. They do smell, but look at the detail on that. They do smell, but no worse than, like, you know, the smell at the beach, like from all the fish and shells and everything. It's not much worse of a smell than that. Sure would love to know what this was. Okay. Hold down the bags so they don't fly away. And in you go. Bloop. Alright. There's that. Okay, so I will see what it looks like in a couple of days, and so will you. I'll be recording this the entire time it happens. And yeah, see you then. Alright, so what I'm doing is I shouldn't be recording while I'm driving, but fuck it. I'm going to go back, hopefully before sunset. I'm on my way there right now. I'm gonna pick up as many of what's left as I can. Just because I think that it'd be easier to tell what it is if I have a full skeleton. I've already had somebody asking me if they can have a part of it. My sister, you know, I probably will, but I don't know. I just, now that I'm doing it, I'm really excited. Like, I want to go and get the rest and find as much as I can. So, I've got my gloves, I've got bags, I've got this, and so I'm gonna go, like, as fast as I can, get over there, pick them up, rush home, and soak them with the rest of what I've got. So, okay. Is it going? It's going. Alright, we're here. Let's go and get as much as we can. The only reason I'm nervous now is because this is right where some of my friends' mother-in-laws live, and I don't want to be, you know, stopped by them for anything. Okay, I'm going to turn around so you guys can see what I'm looking at. We got a rib here, it looks like. That is a cigarette filter. Some more cheese here. I think that's the pelvis. Itty bitty little things. It's too wet. That's another rib. I think there's some shoulder blades over there. Just trying to get as much as I can. Wow, I wonder what this is. Shoulder blades, I think, more parts of the skull. Some of these may have to be boiled. Oh, we got teeth. What has teeth like this? Pretty sure it's a deer. Okay, so that blows my fox theory out. Don't see anything closer to the road, which is good because I'm not getting too close to the road. More vertebrae, looks like. Don't see anything closer to this side. Splinters. Is this bone here? I think this is. Yep. We got some here. I know people are looking at me, but fuck it, I don't care. This shit's interesting. Got another rib that I nearly stepped on and broke. I am getting close to someone's property, so I need to be a little more careful. Anything else over here? Oh wow! It is a deer. Look, we've got an entire leg. Still got the sinew on it. Look at this. Okay. That'll have to be boiled. Still looking. Got another leg. Don't drop it. Okay, it's caught. There we go. Don't know what this is. This looks like a femur, maybe? Looks like there's some pieces beyond the fence, but I'm not digging into people's property. bunch of joints. Look at that. This is another leg. This is a shoulder blade, definitely. Look how big it is. Got another rib here. This one's got part of the pelvis attached. Okay, let's get in the bag. Come on, get in the bag. Best you can. There we go. Got another part of the leg here. Is that a rib or is that a stick? I think that's a stick. This is all garbage. Something really small right here. Oh, cigarette filters. People are disgusting. Something else here that's really small. Don't you love that sound it makes? Clink, clink, clink. That is... whatever hit this deer hit it hard. It's in thousands of pieces. See that? Look at that. Oh boy. Let me bag down for a second. Look at this. It's all connected. Okay. Okay, so the camera died on me. I think that's all we have, all that we can get. That's a pretty decent haul. Oh no, jaw! Alright, I'm back. My camera cut out like 4 times because the battery was dead. I have almost an entire skeleton in here. If it'll focus. There we go. And because it's dark out, I won't be able to show you guys exactly what I have. But I can kind of, I guess, show you as I put them up in the bucket. I'm gonna need a bigger bucket. Okay, so, give me just a moment. Alright, and like that.